out of the lifesteal and the damage is beautiful. That's what you're hoping for. But they go down the core route. So I felt like there was ways for me to justify it as a support, but we'll see how it's able to shape up as a core. It's going to be very interesting here for TNC.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I haven't seen like Marcy core in a while, at least for me, casting. So yeah, I'll see how it goes against Monkey King, because Monkey King is like famous hero for like winning every melee versus melee matchup. So yeah, that's like weird position for Bok.
See what the case is going to be. They might run into Mr. Q.
Oh, they're gonna find Q maybe? He broke the smoke, so Bok is like paying attention on this. But they haven't seen. Wow.
Oh, he might run back into them. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Q's like, where do I go? Through the trees, straight to Mavis. They've blocked off his only escape route. And Mr. Q will give first blood over to Krish. What a start for the position 2.
Yeah. Krish is having the time of his life, so let's see how he snowballs into the game. Because we saw a first blood on the mid hero before. I think it was a Bad Rider on RSG, the first series. But he died after the first blood in a 1v1 situation. So shouldn't be the same this game.
Just going to get the bounty. Alright, they're not going to contest this. So we'll be 2 for 2. I do believe as well... Is Doom coming up with a sentry? He's not. Okay, they did ping out that Radiant block this camp with the Observer Ward, so they are well aware that TNC have done this. I'm just trying to see... Yeah, alright, there is a sentry coming out from the Doom, so it should be a pretty easy D ward for them.
Yes, it should. I mean... Oh, sorry.
No. I was just going to mention, is there one lane that you feel like we have to put a lot of importance on in this game? Is there, from either team to be able to really bring the momentum into the early game? Is there one lane we should be looking at?
The bottom one, you mean? Or
just anyone. What lane do you feel like is really important?
I mean, for me, at least top lane, because I want to see how Marcy does against the Monkey King. When you have this Doom position 4 hero, you just want to see a hero like is like trying to play around jungle in general, see which creeps are he's taking in. But yeah, Medusa is like gonna trash out Kippy out of the lane.
Sorry about that.
See. Q was able to get rid of the ward, so should be playing with the creep relatively shortly once he's able to find the levels. I think mid lane should be... I don't think we're going to get a solo kill in this. Maybe Puck might have the opportunity just with the silence and the orb, but I feel like it's mainly we're going to see maybe some action mid once the supports start to rotate for maybe the water rune and the power rune.
Yeah. I think Puck against Pangolier is like very back-sided matchup win, because you have this coil available at level 6, and that's like a free kill. You need to like get maybe a shield crush on the pack in order to like tank the entire coil, but in general it's like way too hard game for Mikoto, because later in the game you don't only have to worry about Puck, you have to worry about Greenstroke in general.
Oh man.
What happened?
Q got the Seder creep. Oh Jesus. Oh my, this creep is so dumb. You got the mana regen as well for Death Prophet now. Yeah. Oh my lord, this is so dumb.
Against Medusa is so stupid, because right now Asta can get killed like without mana. So yeah, that's what's pretty horrible.
How is this offlane Marcy shaping up for the moment? 10-1. Compared to the 12-3 from Mr. Savage. They do have the lane getting shoved out for the moment. Hyde doesn't have his small camp to play with as well, or the hard camp to be able to kind of help out and offset the equilibrium.
I think it's more about levels for both of them, because you need levels on the Greenstroke in order to like jump in, going in. But also if you like let time passing in, you are like facing a Monkey King with like level 3, level 2 Jingo Mastery, which is like very annoying to like trade against.
Precious bounty.
A prize.
I'm just intrigued on when TNC feel like they can maybe get aggressive. If maybe they don't even feel like they can get aggressive, because I feel like this is a kill lane. Like Grimstroke is a hero, is a support that really enables kills in the lanes, and Marcy is a pretty strong laner as well. But of course, you've mentioned like you're playing into a Monkey King, so it's not easy. So I'm just intrigued to see when they do feel like they have maybe a narrow opportunity to be able to get a kill.
Yeah, you need to be careful because they can maybe chain and stun the Monkey King in order to give him no opportunity to like get the Jingo Mastery stacks. But it's like way too hard. Because in this case, you have a disruptor, right? So you don't have any stuns to like repel the aggression if they go with the Marcy and the Inkswell and stuff. But yeah, they need to take care about Savage in the lane. But right now, Savage is like okay, he has boots or venom. He can like keep training against the Marcy. Bottom lane, Dawnbreaker could be down here. Yeah. Oh no, he went in again, right? He has a fire to like survive.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought about dying, you know, because he has no mana anyways.
Looking for the reset, maybe. Top lane, Savage. Gonna be able to go back in. Do see the damage that they're able to output. It's the Monkey King with that Inkspell and jump from Bok, but Savage playing with the Jingu. It's gonna be chilling. Krish is getting threateningly close to the level 6. You will have Makoto with the Rolling Thunder up shortly, so it's gonna kind of come down to Christian when he can get that silence timing out.
Oh, they're trying to go on Greenstroker now.
Arlo gets the Inkspell stun. It's going to be okay for the moment. Bok puts his body on the line to try and keep the Grimstroke alive, and that will be enough for Carlo to be able to reposition. Down bottom, though, Asta, he's getting dived on the tower. Q with the Scorched Earth, and the last right click from KP. He's able to secure the kill onto the Medusa. So Talon, they're off to a flying start in this second game. Mid lane, though, we got the coil. Krish with the rotation for Carlo. They should have the damage to bring down Makoto. Beautifully done, and they'll get Q as well. A lot of action on all the lanes here, but maybe it'll take him a while. He's going to be waiting for the Starbreaker to come back up. In fact, he's not going to have a mana for that thanks to the mana burn. What's the play that Q can go for here? He's got no mana here for the TP, playing with the Scorcher, so maybe just going to look for... I was going to say maybe the deny? Oh, he's making a lot of space, Mr. Q. You gotta get out.
Yeah, he wants to like Puck coming here or something, but yeah, in this case it's only Dawnbreaker. Oh, he just joked the Dawnbreaker in.
Middle is missing.
He even saw with the vision. Wait, what? Q is gonna be alive after this. No, they're chasing him. Now need the Mercy.
Yeah, they should be able to get the kill. They're gonna try and jump in though on 23 Savage. Savage, back to bottom though. Krish, a deep dive onto KP. Core's gonna be up in 10 seconds. Unfortunately, will not have this for this attempt. Krish, is it gonna go for hide? No, just looking to jump on out.
It was actually a very good rotation by TNC because they saw this Medusa dying in the bottom lane. I mean, they cannot do anything against this Doom burning mana all the time. Also top lane, Mars against Monkey King is not something they can like play around, but they acknowledge that mid area is like free kills because if you get a coil on Mikoto and you rotate maybe the Windstroke and stuff, you can like start snowballing from that. So yeah, that's what I like about TNC. They kinda see all the lanes and they try to focus about one single lane at least. They can like keep punishing.
Just can they be able to deal with this Exo that's about to come out from KP? Asta, yeah, no, there's no escape here. There is no escape for Asta. Just trying to get some CS before they secure the kill. And Mavis, he's just looking to deal with the creeps as well. Try and slow down this push that's going to eventually come out from the lads on Talon. But this Exo, at least the first one of the game, is going to convert incredibly well.
That's what I told you in the draft about Medusa. Why they don't play it in general in regions. As you see, it's like very weak hero in the early levels. Because often you just wanna leave like 1 point on the mana shield, but this happens. I mean, in this case, they also have the Doom burning damage. But in general, like every offlaner or every mid hero that can rotate into Medusa, it's like a free kill. Because even if you are level 6, you don't wanna get like even 1 point on a stone gaze. You just wanna max your Q and start jungling. But yeah, right now it's like jungling is too hard for Medusa. He doesn't have any like stats item or anything. You also leave your tower for free. So that's why Medusa is not like taken too seriously right now in this meta. It's like way too weak hero in the early game.
They are trying to help out Asta by creating some stacks of the triangle. They've got double the hard, and that's all they're playing with at the moment. And that they have kind of recognized this is going to be maybe the objective of the game here for TNC. They've already dropped the ward by the triangle, so they will be able to contest this eventually once Asta goes back.
Hyde denies himself. He doesn't have any mana, so
It's a big-
he's like
Oh, I thought they were going to jump on Savage with the orb, but no, Monkey's okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
yeah.
attack.
I think Savage is like trying to like get I don't know anything he can get in the top area.
Radiant's
But
bottom tower has fallen.
It's
see
like
him.
playing with fire. Like this is like
Yeah.
way too risky.
Oh, TPs are coming out. Makoto's rotating as well. He's going to split the middle with the initial jump and beautiful sidestep from Mr. Bok. This time they're going to be able to catch him out, but they've wasted enough duration out of the Rolling Thunder for it not to pay off, and now they're going to go down to hide. Krish is still playing with the double damage rune, but they will... Oh, I mean, there's plenty of damage to help out. He secures the double, but we see how a nuisance this Marcy can be. Cutting down the tree with the goddamn dispose... Or the rebound, I should say. I think dispose does do it as well, but regardless, it was the rebound.
Yeah, it was the rebound. I mean, it was weird by Savage because I can get the idea of like trying to farm the top area of the map, which is very dangerous. But you just wanna like keep farming all the lanes, you know, so you can like get some advantage on the network. But you are literally jumping on trees in front of the pack. It doesn't make sense. If he coils you, you cannot jump anywhere or do anything. So yeah, good spell casting by TNC to bring him down off the tree. And now they can like keep playing aggression with the pack, you know? You still have the coil. Krish is now with the Witchblade, which means he wanna like keep going into them. So let's see how Talon can respond on this. Because Kaipi has this Exorcism available. They can even try to maybe push a tower with the Doom on Q as well.
I do think KP is going to be cautious, though. They're going to have the damage if the Marcy gets involved with the Unleash. Marcy, Puck,
yes.
and Grim. I do think KP is going to be vulnerable until BKB.
Yes, but he's tanky as well. But he has this Fluffy Hat Orax build, which means he has like something to tank on. But yeah, he's alone right now, so it should be very dangerous for him.
So the Guardian just going to be on the outskirts. KP with the Soul Song, it should be alright. No, they get him in the end.
I mean,
So-
this only works if Kaipi is not alone, obviously. I mean, they needed a Pango or something to like at least play around the Dead Prophet.
Oh, goddamn. Scrooge Cypher, not Soul Assumption, messed me up there, and then we saw Talon unable to be able to connect. So that's a big kill for TNC to be able to find, just slowing down the BKB. KP really does like going for this first item just to be able to beef himself up. But what do Talon need to take this tier 1 tower? Because we know this is their next objective. An Exorcism, sorry, Death Prophet lineup, you just want to be running at objectives. But what do they need to be able to open up this tower to claim?
I think Mikoto first needs a power up or something to like play in because they rely too much on Pangolier damage, you know, with the Swashbuckle, the Rolling Thunder in. Because they are a smoke like this, but I don't know, it's like way too risky, right? You don't have the blink or jump or anything. In this case, the post 5 for TNC is like breaking the smoke. So it's not like the best play you can get. But whatever.
They just get
They're
Mavis,
answering.
but Christian's going to be able to get Makoto as well. He's going to be cautious about the Doom that comes out at the last second, and beautifully done. Talon, it was almost not worth the trade, but the fact that they're able to get the position 2 into the grave on TNC, they might be able to chase down Carlo as well.
Is under attack.
It's like Grimstroke's going to be able to jump over the tree line, but there we go. In the end, Talon, they will slightly edge out a victory in that trade.
Yeah, Krish need to be careful about the really aggressive illusory orbs because he can get in a position that he cannot get out, right? Because you're playing against Doom, you're playing against Disruptor, which both heroes can silence you. So yeah, that's like way too risky for the pack to go in like this, like that. But whatever. I think they are at least making a move on the map, which is good because they are like trying to open the map for Savage in this case. Oh, they saw the disruptor here.
Should be dead, Mr. Oh, alright. Just you got Buck. So able to re-enter, and at least with the slows, they can chase him down. They give the kill over to Astra as well, just any little injection
Krish?
of gold. Meanwhile, Krish, with the help of Kylo's onto the Doom. Q's not down just yet, but the rotation's starting to come out. Krish is going to be able to juke to the left. Abilities are still on cooldown. Doesn't get the waning rift to the low ground, but will be able to do so afterwards. Playing with fire is Krish.
Alright, Mikoto almost got the perma-stun, Rolling Thunder. Yes, whatever. Like they're trying to like fight them back against them, but they have the advantage on this kill. Right now, Mikoto has this Diffusalate, so they wanna like keep going with aggression right now. There is a Static Storm available, Diffusalate on Pangolier, Exorcism on Kaipi as well. So this is like very good timings for them.
And maybe you're probably going to wait for the BKB now on KP, just because how close he is to the recipe. You'll have Savage that can look to get involved as well.
Oh.
He's been putting a lot more emphasis on kind of playing towards the bottom side, so he can easily sweep and wrap around with the Wukongs just to control the fight around the T1 tower.
I think BKB on Kaipi is
Krish,
a
can they
very
get in
good
range? No, Q not going to be able to
No.
cancel the TP.
Alright, very good. Yeah. Kaipi is gonna get his BKB soon. Yeah, as you say, that's gonna be like a very good timing for them. And they're gonna start like punishing them up. Because, I mean, you're playing against Medusa, right? So you wanna like keep the aggression going. You don't wanna have this Medusa going in with items, you know, the Manta, the Skadi and stuff. It's not like a very annoying hero to deal with in the late game. So you also wanna use this exorcisms to like do something or anything on the map.
Bottom lane. Of course, this is a core Marcy as well. Solar Guardian's going to give some health back to be able to keep Bok alive, and that's all they require, so Bok's able to step out of harm's way, and Talon don't get anything out of the Static Storm.
Yeah, but no Solar Guardian available for now. No, there is no also Static Storm, which means now Chris can have this like kind of aggressive play with the Illusory Orb. They catch Mavis now. There is no Rolling Thunder as well.
Star fades once more.
What's the opposite of regicide?
What's the call on TNC? I don't know, because this tower's going to be under siege. KP's got BKB and, again, Exort already. They've got some very, very strong wards to play with on their Talon, so I'm just trying to see if TNC can actually defend this tower or not.
I think in this case, they're like trying to think about giving all the space possible to Medusa, but they're not waiting any Medusa timings right now because she's like way too far, right? She needs at least Skadi to like play Dora in general. So in this case, they're like trying to create opportunities.
They see
to, like,
Asta.
keep people.
Asta in no man's land for the moment. Stonegaze to get some distance. They're intercepting the reinforcements on Talon inside the river. Core's gonna leave two together. They've got the Soulbind as well. To the north, though, they continue with the chase as Krish runs straight into 23 Savage. And instead of going for the tier 1 tower, Talon, they make the call to go for the pit.
And they were really in the rush. That's a nice play by them. They know TNC is not prepared to fight this. Like there is no BKB on the Mars yet. They have like the Pack dead with coil on cooldown, and also there is no Solar Guardian. So
Savage.
They went back. They saw the Grimstroke, and they're trying to like keep going on the aggression.
Now get the Grimstroke as well. Carlo down for 30. Krish is going to be up shortly to maybe contest the Roche. They don't have Exo. Glimpse who they caught out. It's going to be Bok. Rebounds on cooldown. It gets a decent stun to be able to hold multiple heroes back. Bok's going to be playing on the lifesteal, but that is not enough. So again, Talon, they find another freebie.
That's nice. I like the idea of like going out and chasing people, because when you have this kind of vision or aggression is where Disruptor can get like these free kills, you know, with the glimpse. Mikoto is trying to get a kill on the Dawnbreaker, but yeah, he's tanking off.
Space. Doesn't, of course, would have loved the kill, but also just holds them back and gives Talon that reassurance that this Roshan is going to go for free. So Savage now playing with the Aegis advantage. Let's see how they're going to look to utilize this now. Talon They don't have EXO to be able to kind of take this tier 1 tower, and you are continuing to give some time for Asta to work towards his eye, Scotty.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, Asta is not even ready to fight right now. They can like keep putting this Medusa maybe in the front line with the stone gaze, but it's not that tanky. Oh, they catch also Dawnbreaker on the river by the vision they had before.
This is something that very important, and high-level teams do it at such an incredible rate where they are always protecting their wards. You know, we saw the Dawnbreaker try and move in forward and get the D ward, but Talon, they were nearby to be able to protect that and keep it alive for a little bit longer. So another sentry has to be invested, more time invested as well, and it just doesn't free up that area. So now it's a bit more difficult to connect to top, while they're trying to kind of split up the map and force them to react to a different lane instead of defending mid. Q. Oh, he might be able to get the ultimate off. Chris trying to juke through the tree line. Makoto, can he provide the vision? Oh no, Chris goes to the right instead. Nice little jukes coming out from the park.
Trust me, I
Yes.
know how to
I was gonna tell you that they also need to take care about silence on TNC because they can always farm, right? With the Dawnbreaker showing one lane, Puck in the top lane. In this case, also Medusa with the illusion. But they are doing a good job, you know, with the Doom trying to like play on the side lane with the Dead Prophet as well, and also the Monkey King can like tip it to the chase or something.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's damage.
There's a pretty heavy commitment. Wukong's along
Yes.
with the EXO just for the Dawnbreaker, but they might get a +1 with Carlo's life, but Bok wants to jump in the middle, and BKB is going to be able to protect him against the Static Storm, and Bok is more than okay with the man fight, gets rid of the Aegis. Do they stick around though? TNC is still a threat with the numbers disadvantage, but the EXO soon to expire.
Marcy just destroyed Disruptor in general, and almost the same on Monkey King. He has this neutral item, the Brigand Blade, which gives a lot of like damage in this kind of Marcy situation when he's like allowed to like not one-shot people, like killing like fast enough. So yeah, I like the idea of Bok. He used his BKB very properly to like defend the tower, but you know it's not enough. Because the network right now, you need to balance it. You need to like play around the idea of like opening the map in general. In the bottom area, in the jungle, on the mid areas wave. But the issue is like Talon has this mid tower which gives a lot of like map defense in general.
For TNC though, you telling yourselves that it's kind of okay because this Medusa is still getting a lot of farm? Like, is this a hero that can carry the game for TNC?
Sorry?
Can Medusa solo carry this game if it gets to the stage required, or do Talon kind of have the answers to a late game Medusa?
I think they have the answers.
Okay.
Not only the Doom, which is annoying, it's also the Monkey King. I think this matchup Dusa against Monkey King is like 50-50 situation, but in general they have the answer. Oh, they catch him.
He's going to get the Stargaze off at least before the Doom, so he should be able to reposition. They need the vision to glimpse back. He's burning a lot of mana here with all the Talon heroes trying to surround Asta, and they should be able to get the kill. It looks like Mavis is just wanting to get out, recognizing he can't play around Asta anymore. Meanwhile, bottom lane, though, it's going to be Bok and Carlo that get some revenge across the map. Both position ones are going down.
Yeah. So, answering the question in general, I think the Wukong's command also does a lot against the Dusa, but also the Pangolier as well with the disarm. They keep with aggression, huh? They're going for the Dawnbreaker, using the glimpse with the vision.
Makoto? Is he going to be forced to drop the Rolling Thunder? The rest of TNC is starting to come. They're going to be cautious. Christian's actually not going to go for the Pangolier instead, but the threat of the BKB, but the silence would have done nothing. And now they got the jump in. The control isn't going to be enough for the wall stomp. Oh, Q, perfectly done. Train controls the park for long enough to Makoto to bring the damage.
Yeah, that's nice. They took the kill on the puck, but it's like way too hard to get. At least Q is like having this kind of like timing always against the puck. He always like waits to puck going in, trying to like get him out of position, you know, because puck is gonna be like looking for the disruptor or the Pangolier on the fights. So Q is like waiting for the situation to go in and then show up with the blink, the doom on a storm.
Top lane, KP. He's got his BKB that they're going to force out. TP's on cooldown for the moment. He does have Doom starting to swing to top as well. They're going to be cautious because KP's not an easy kill. That is the BKB that is expended to keep the Death Prophets live.
Yeah, and also Unleash they use, because as a Marcy, you wanna like use every Unleash possible to like kill at least someone in the game, because it's not something you wanna waste. Remember that Marcy is not like the best farming hero in general. That's why his network is too low right now. But also Chris is like having a bad game in general. He got a good start with the Pangolier kills, but after that he couldn't like find anything to like bring
Dang.
his
There's
gold
the
in.
jump. The chain control needs to be perfect before the
BKB.
BKB is going to be able to come out, but Kodo, he doesn't get it off. The reaction's there from Talon to try and turn it around, but the ultimate's getting layered down. But TNC, they've been able to kite this to start the fight, and now they're going to charge in forward. Turning towards Hyde, they're going to be eyeing up 23 Savage as well in the lane as TNC take an incredible fight, but they need to get towards the puck location as Q has the damage to bring him down throughout the ultimate, but it will come at a grave cost as 4 heroes are the price to pay here for Talon.
I think they need to acknowledge the Asta. Like, it's strong in the game, but you don't want to waste resources of like anyone else. Because in this case, Savage threw this Wukong's command into the fight when they saw the supports in general, but they forgot entirely about Medusa. They doomed the puck, but there is no like focus about how do we play against the Medusa. Do we kite them? Pangolier is like jumping on another hero. But I mean, Pangolier died first in general, but it's not like something you gonna like do against Medusa. So yeah, Asta is like doing a very good job right now. It's like joining the fights, not only with the right timings with the Skadi, he's joining it when he knows Pangolier is dead, so he's like taking advantage of that. Because as I told you, Pangolier is like the only reliable counter they had on Talon draft against Medusa.
And they're going to smoke on TNC. You mentioned that every Unleash needs to get a kill for a core Marcy, and we're going to see if that can be the case. Talon. Smoke from themselves. Bok is hesitant to invade into the jungle. Talon is starting to pod their way to TNC's location. Astra is top as well. This is going to be scary. They're going to see the Medusa illusions. They will recognize he's somewhere in the neighborhood, but a scan scouts out the positioning of Talon. Beautiful read from TNC.
Ah,
Dire's
nice.
middle tower is
At least in
under
this
attack.
case, they are trying to like bring this attention, to keep the aggression going. Talon didn't have like the Doom available here, but yeah, that's a nice ring from TNC here. So now Talon needs to like keep with the farm going. If they wanna go late game against the Medusa, Savage needs to like focus on like getting Skadi or damage in general. So they need to like worry about that. In this case, like they are like trying to play around Roche. They know this is timing to spam, and yeah, it now spawns right now. I don't know if they can do it that fast. They can maybe do it with the exorcism. But now TNC is gonna like play the other side of the map, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they can just force it though on Talon, because I feel like you have such incredible AoE control with Wukong's Rolling Thunder, with Static Storm. I feel like it's a difficult fight for TNC just to take.
I mean, if they have the vision first and like the opportunity to jump in, is always gonna be a bad fight to go in. But I don't know what depends, like TNC to win the fight. They can jump on what? Like maybe the Pangolier is like a very good kill in this case with the Marcy, but it's, I don't know. It's like I don't think Mikoto is gonna like show up that easily. They did a rush though.
Yeah, they're
Right.
gonna get it for free. So what do we got? Makoto's gonna get the Ag Shard. So Pangli has the roll up to be playing with, and now you've got the second life from 23 Savage. What's the call now, do you believe, on TNC? Is this just a position where you're looking to play the side lanes, avoid the ages for a little bit, and then maybe get a couple of pickoffs? Or do they have the capability to take a 5-on-5?
No, I think they need to keep splitting them, because you need to take a fight in a way that they cannot use this Aegis, like frontline advantage. So they can probably push the bottom area of the map, force a TP. When they see someone is split up, you can like try to go against them in a smoke maybe, or probably, I don't know, just the pack trying to get a kill. But it is like too hard for Chris. going in right now because he doesn't have these linkings to like block the Doom or maybe the Silence, the Dead Prophet. I don't know. It's like too hard game for Puck right now in this state. He's not like not too ahead on the game right now in gold.
I'm intrigued. I wonder what the call is going to be for Talon, because I feel like you're in a position where you just mentioned, like, TNC, their game plan is looking to split up the map, and I think a gem would be incredibly handy to help off with, one, getting the initiation, because it's very important in general this game to kind of set up for a team fight, but just making it that much difficult for TNC to play the side lanes. But you see Disruptor's going for a Scepter. I feel like if you try and slow that down anymore, that's not something you're wanting. You know, Doom's close to Shivas as well, so I don't know if they can fit a gem in at the moment.
Probably they can do, but it's gonna be too early. In this case, I think they're just gonna need to focus on Savage
Lane.
timings.
Box gonna jump. Just an easy kill into the Disruptor, it looks like. They'll force out the BKB though on Bok along with the coil, but the main thing is that they are continuing to stall this Aegis out. You're splitting up the map, you're getting pickoffs, you're being a nuisance, and that is exactly what TNC need to do with this Aegis advantage.
Yes, because if you split them, like in this case, Talon needs to like
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
how can I say it? Be on the same position, right? So if you have one hero bottom, you need to bring one hero bottom, and that in this case is the Dead Prophet. But they took the opportunity mid to like kill the Disruptor, because I see a lot of like professional teams. They always try to make a play in the mid area of the map. It's a volatile like area, because you have the power ups, a lot of vision, low ground in the river. So yeah, they are taking advantage of that. In this case, Mikoto is trying to make the move first.
What?
Oh,
No
clutch
way.
blink by
No
Greenstone.
way. Dude, what was... Oh my god, Carlo. What was that?
No. Huge. They're just making space. I mean, they're buying time in general because they wanna do something right with the Monkey King.
And they're trying to get a kill into KP. Bok, along with the Solar Guardian, they know that majority of the heroes are playing around the mid lane. They got to be quick with the kill into KP because the rest of Talon are swarming to the area. And yep, Ash just going to look to BKB and TP out. Cupid has got the cancel, steps in with a Doom. A beautiful timing out of the ultimate, and Asa is stuck in this location as a Medusa will go down. They're going to get a +1 as well off the back of the kill onto the Dawnbreaker. So finally, Talon are able to catch a break.
Nice initiation by everyone in this case. You see the Medusa is forced to get a BKB, but you don't have the stats like fight them back, right? Against the Monkey King with all the damage, the Desolator. This Make Slayer item is like breaking a lot of like counters against TNC draft. Because you have this like Puck not trying to go in against with the silence, the static storm as well. There is no like counter with the BKB as they need in this game. So well, they use the Aegis at least to like force a fight. And now Talon can.
They're
like,
mass taping
keep
bottom.
going the direction.
Radiant's
Yes.
bottom tower.
Hang on, TNC? Hang on, TNC, you can't take this engagement. You've got heroes that are dead. Yeah, Carlo's going to be caught out as well. This might be high ground. Aegis is soon going to expire, but do Talon care? You got Exo.
From memory.
They don't even care. They can take the racks now with Exo. Huh? Oh no. They shouldn't be outside trying to like buy in time or anything. Like Puck is dead for no reason right now. And now this is gonna be the game for them.
Asta's going to show his position as well. They're going to buy back on the Grimstroke. Savage threatening with the Wukong's command is going to force the drop it down to the Remnant to the barracks. They've now got firm control of this area, but 23 Savages by himself. The rest of the team looking to reset out to the right, but they get the bash. Bok is in, been able to cancel 23 Savages TP, and Ash is able to secure the kill. As TNC, they lose the full set of barracks, but at least they bring down the Monkey King.
Alright, Monkey King needs his Scully right now. Asta is gonna be an issue in the late game if he doesn't have this kind of guide on the Dusa. You know, in the slow. Because Asta is like in a position when he's too free to like hit people on the fight. And Talon is not realizing that. But yeah, at least they got like an important kill. Now TNC can like still play in the map to like get some network.
Dire's top tower
I don't
is
know
under
if
attack.
Grish is not going for BKB. That's like too greedy. I think he's gonna be like in that issue that he can die in a single static storm. Because now the Disruptor has this Anion Scepter, which also can get very worse for Asta if they catch them in a stun.
Yeah, I'm really concerned on how TNC are going to be able to scale. I think you have this Doom that's acting like a core. He's higher net worth than KP, and KP's had a pretty good game, 7, 2, and 8. You just mentioned the Aghanims on Hyde, which is an item that we've seen so far today on the Disruptor really destroy team fights, and I think this game comes down to initiation. Initiation, who has the vision advantage? TNC, they have to get rid of the Disruptor. I think you've got to get rid of another hero as well to start the fight, and they don't really have the capability to blow heroes up. So I think they are in a very tricky position here.
Interesting build by Asta as well with the Aghanium Scepter. Surprises me, because most Dosa players likes to go this kind of like damage into satanic stuff, so he can like not only farm faster, he can like scales better. Because there is not like a stun issue on TNC. You have the Marcy, you can go in, maybe the Puck to like get some control on Talon heroes. But I guess Asta is realizing that Puck, I mean the Smoky King is reliant too much on like hitting heroes. So having this extra stun helps a lot to like Dusa trying to man up against that. So interesting.
Yeah, it's just a question of, is the damage going to be an issue before he can get, say, Daedalus / Silver's Edge next item? Because I have to imagine that's probably something he's considering on Asta next. So, see, they are looking to group up. They've got a really good ward on the high ground. We saw what happened last time when they tried to bring down the Death Prophet. The Static Storm reveal of the Aghanim Scepter means that Marcy can get nothing off, and meanwhile, Q to the left side. Doom targeting Asta down for the moment, but the rest of Talon, they aren't able to follow up with Q's ultimate, so Asta should be able to reposition and waste Q's Doom. They're going to glimpse him back towards the Monkey King's location. 23 Savage gets a huge boundless strike into the Wukong's command. Will beat towards Mavis, but he's still going to be cautious about the moment. As Stone Gaze allows Asta to reposition to the river, but the rest of TNC, they've got to get out. They cannot stick around as Talon are hunting and TPing out from Asta. They got the one on the high ground, but they don't have a cancel. As they are in on Krish, they're able to hold back Talon. In the end, though, it will be a 2-for-1.
They did some bad spell casting there because Marcy did good initiation there against the Dead Prophet, but he didn't pop BKB. In this case, he got stunned by the Pangolier as well, and followed up by the Static Storm, but Dead Prophet should be dead. And after that, Pangolier did a very weird jump against the Marcy in a 1v1 situation, and he also didn't die. So I think TNC lost the opportunity to like try to go around them, and because they also had this good vision on the high ground, and also the high ground in general. So yeah, TNC, I think the lack of like the idea about which hero are they cleaning first in the fight. So yeah, should be Kaipi first, and then the Pangolier. Because Monkey King is gonna jump anyways, like it doesn't matter. You can just like guide the Wukong's command. It's not like an issue on the fight anyways.
Do they have the damage though to kill KP? 3,300 health. Halberd, Ghost, BKB. Look at all the
I mean,
armor he's got.
alive. He has a life for like 200 health or something. Then he just like popped BKB and ran off of the Marcy.
Alright. I do believe TNC just smoked under a ward. Asta just hit the level 25, so he's got the split shot modifiers. Hyde should be able to get rid of the Disruptor. Pretty important in regards to the team fight with the Static Storm, but he does have a buyback if they're going to look to continue on with this skirmish.
There's no Doom. They can try this fight. Now they have the vision advantage. They are like waiting for the rush to spawn. In this case, 40 seconds. But if they like keep going with the Marcy first, trying to like bring some initiation first. In this case, the disruption, but
Ooh.
the disruptor, sorry, can be someone else. It doesn't matter.
Double
Oh.
damage rune. You love to see. Bok is in. Another jump. Looking to get rid of the Doom. And they've got the damage now with Asta being able to help out with the power rune. Panko is stuck on the higher ground. Makoto's going to be playing around with the BKB for the moment. Looking to TP out. Bok gonna get a bash. Oh my lord. Not going to be the case though. Roche will be up in 5 seconds. Mr. Mavis, your job. Sit in the pit. But he also feels like the outpost is required to be claimed. Or not.
They're like trying to make a space. You see, they realize they have the damage to like go in. They just lack of
Asta.
execution to kill people. Asta is too deep right now, but who cares? He has BKB.
They're not
anyways.
with him.
Oh,
Look
they're
at the
gonna jump.
stun into the Stone Gaze. The Solid Guardian health should be enough to give an opportunity to be able to pop the BKB, but they cannot fight inside the Wukong. Just Savage is just doing way too much damage with the Bloodthorn. Just provided onto Asta. Talon, what a defense. And now they're going to chase back the rest of the members on TNC. Marcy's BKB is still on cooldown, and he might be able to get the rebound off into the TP out. KP moves pretty goddamn fast so to continue in the chase. Looks like Carlo's probably going to sacrifice his life unless he can get the TP as well. No, they just got the vision. In the end, Talon, another successful skirmish.
I think this was like a good push by Asta, but in general, that's because they saw the Monkey King in the bottom lane, right? So they were like, okay, Monkey King is not here, I cannot get like killed with Ghost Command. But then like everything turned out like very quickly, right? They punish with the Disruptor, with the Aghanim that is canceling the BKB on the Medusa. They follow up with the rest of Initiation, and also the damage on the Monkey King is enough to like kill him. So yeah, pretty cool play by Talon.
Now you got everything, all the components from the third Roche. Savage, he's got the Aghanim Scepter, the Aegis, and the Cheese. He's a greedy man, Mr. Savage.
Now what's the next timing? So he now has the BKB, I mean the Skadi, which is like the main importance of like slowing Medusa on fights. But now you have to deal with the fact that TNC can still deal with waves, right? You have this pack, which is, I'm not gonna say incredible, but it's way too annoying if he like starts dealing with the wave, showing, trying to cut every wave. Also, Medusa on the high ground defense is like annoying as well. But you can jump, like you can still jump with the Wukong's command, get the slow push with the exorcism. So Talon are just waiting for Kaipi to have his ultimate available.
Working on that last level as well is Mr. KP. 25 is going to be a big buff up here for the Death Prophet. I'm also intrigued what he considers as his next item. If he wants to upgrade the plate mail, if he wants to consider a Hex because they have maybe some issues with the puck. I think he's got multiple routes to go down here for the Death Prophet.
Trying to make some space in general. Talon is like bringing to cut every wave possible. In this case, that's why Savage is like trying to cut top lane. They need to address also bottom lane as well, because you know they're taking a lot of farm, but it's never enough. You cannot like be so, how can I say, like paying attention to this Medusa in general. You don't want to like have some kind of rape or
They're
something.
gonna go. Are they
But
just
there
trying
is
to force
no-
reactions?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, it's a very interesting move from Makoto. Maybe just wanting them to get away from bottom.
Probably.
Radiant's top tower
That could be
is under attack.
intelligent if they like force TP or something. Because now there's no Rolling Thunder. So they can maybe
Radiant's
do
top
something
tower
against that?
has fallen.
They need to play with the ward on the high ground. That is it on TNC. You know, bottom could be that opportunity. They have a cliff ward. They're going to have the outpost as well. And Makoto is charging, and the rest of the team are a little bit away from Makoto. Look at box positions. Going to be able to scout at the smoke, but how does he get out on the mask? He's actually going to blink in and try and deal with the disruptor. Meanwhile, Asta, he just charges into the middle. He's going to face take the Doom. He's trying to stand his ground with the help of the Solar Guardian, but they've got to be cautious now because Savage is able to enter. And as soon as Savage is in, my oh my. Again, Medusa is gone. This Bloodthorn with all the crits that are raining down, the Medusa is just unable to be able to combat the Monkey King inside the Wukong's command. They can't catch up to Krish, but they can easily catch up to Mavis onto the Dawnbreaker. There's 3 down on TNC. Their high ground might be soon under siege.
They took the Medusa way too easily. As you see, the Sky destroys entirely the idea of like trying to fight back against them. They did a very good job jumping on the Disruptor, but you know, you need more than that. You need to like pay attention on the Monkey in general, Wukong's command or...
Ooh, Makoto gets the bash. They're going to be playing with the level 25 coil from Krish. Savage might end up dying. A right click from Krish is going to do the trick. So the Aegis will be popped. Can they take this next round? Oh, they got the Sans. Krish, the Inkswell dispel is going to be enough to get rid of this, so he should be freely out. Multiple buybacks are flurrying, and they're going to jump on four though with the Solar Gunner. Krish is not dead just yet, man. This Monkey King unable to get the kill onto the park. Krish is a goddamn issue, and they're going to get him. Monkey's down. Hyde's going to jump in with the Static Storm. So finally, they deal with this pesky puck, but Krish is looking to buy back, looking to continue the chase. Cape is out. Hyde will not be as fortunate. So it comes at a cost though. Krish does buy back, but let's see what they can get out of the map on TNC. Medusa is back alive. You just go for the Hail Mary? I think you just have to.
You have to do something because you use like a lot of buybacks. You know, this BKB nerf is like too much in this kind of situation because it lends you to like throw games like this. Savage is like playing too cocky in the tier 3 and the racks in general. Also the Pangolier as well. But I mean, use 3 buybacks, so this is not that worth for you because you're not winning anything like other than killing people. You are not pushing lanes, you are not like getting on racks, not even a Roshan. So it's not that good for TNC, even if they kill everyone.
Only buyback available for TNC is going to be the Grimstroke. Medusa
they're gonna force something now.
This is scary though. It's not an easy force.
Yeah, they need to, but you know.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Very
are
cool.
fortified.
Glyph to offset this. Let's see. What's the play going to be? I mean, Asta did just freshly complete the Silver's Edge.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know, man. This is really scary. Asta's even going to pop a BKB and Stone Gaze as well to retreat. My oh my. Are they going to go for this on Talon? Hyde? He needs the vision to get the glimpse back. Do they have a ward on Hyde to be able to place? Yes, he does. They've dusted up Asta. They know exactly where the Medusa is, but Kodo continue with the chase. Medusa's going to be dragged back into the Static Storm. If they secure the kill, this might just be game. And Medusa has got no one nearby. No hope in the world to be able to keep him alive. Okay, people not have a way to cancel Carlo's TP out. But TNC will be playing without the Medusa for 90 seconds.
Yeah, that was too risky. You said that, right? So I don't know. It was like the last chance thing you need to do because you use buyback already. You need to force anything on the map. In this case, there's no Roshan available, nothing to farm. So
he's going for a crazy play here, trying to bring down the Disruptor. He's able to dodge the Stomp as well from Q. Beautiful individual plays coming up from TNC. They're gonna get the Doom as well. Exo being popped, they're going to be cautious, respecting KP's damage, or maybe Bok, he wants to try and man fight. The damage coming out from the Unleashed is almost enough as Krish is going to be able to jump in. Savage a little bit too late to the party. Is able to get the kill at least onto Mavis, but TNC without the Medusa feel A-okay to bring down multiple members on Talon.
Yeah, Bok destroys people with this build. He has the Penta as well, a lot of damage on the hero anyways, but I mean, in general, they're trying to catch anyone they can find. And this is way too good. I mean, they're trying, as you say, fighting without the Medusa. They are making a lot of space to the Roshan to spawn. Because this is the best opportunity to TNC to like make a comeback in the game. But I like the idea to like keep fighting, even without the Medusa, only with the Mercy. Because they saw the Monkey King on the top area and they took a fight. They took the chance, you know, to like take a fight where they are split.
What would you say the win probability is at this stage of the game?
I mean, I'm not gonna say, but
No.
say-
Put a percentage out. Oh, hey, okay, maybe not just yet. Mikoto is going to be able to catch out the puck. That's a beautiful pickoff, but it's a puck. This hero is not easy to pick off. What a slippery little bugger Krish is. They're coming.
I wanna say 25%.
Krish trying to connect to his team. Bok's gonna be in. Have they got the damage to be able to go through the Monkey King for the moment? Look at the damage coming up for Bok. They get rid of Savage. Oh my lord, that's a dieback on Krish. 2 minutes without the puck, but man, Bok is going crazy on the Marcy.
Wait, this actually can be a game. Because Roche is gonna be up before the Monkey is gonna spawn. So, I don't know, they need to like do something with Mikoto right now. Like, I don't know, any kill, it doesn't matter.
Yo, if they get this DD as well on Asta, go for it, son. No farm, get the DD. Oh, DD should go into the hands of Talon, but yeah, let's see if they can get out of the map and get this Roche.
Only issue with TNC, they need to deal with this bottom wave. Right now, this is how I would smoke. Because they know Roche is about to spawn, they know the timing, so they need to like keep going with aggression. Often in this kind of situation, we just see like Monkey King and Doom dead, you just need to keep going.
They see
Like, it doesn't
KP.
matter.
They see KP. Hyde's playing near him to try and pop a smoke. Hyde's going to be to the right side instead. They dispose him off to the west, so Hyde he won't be able to step in off of the assistance. It's another core that will be picked off. He does have a buyback. So if Monkey up in 25, they scout out that TNC erosion. If they don't take it fast enough, then maybe you can buy back to try and defend it.
Roche is up. Monkey King is gonna be up soon. Doom doesn't have a buyback now, but they have a buyback on Dead Prophet. I'm not sure if Talon should force this with buybacks, at least on the Dead Prophet, because I mean you don't want to play against this Medusa with the Aegis. You can try to kill him twice inside the Gungo's command, but it's gonna be that hard. Alright.
Asta?
They don't have any vision to like jump in against Talon.
Do they have a smoke? Because Krish is going to respawn. They do have to kind of shove out bottom, though. That's the only concern right now.
They rely too much on Marcy going in. They need this initiation on the Marcy, destroying one hero and then like keep going the aggression on the Medusa. They don't want to let like Doom and the Disruptor go in first with the Static Storm and the
see Asta.
Doom in general.
Mikoto,
this
he's
is
going to
not
get
a
the Rolling
fight.
Thunder off with the BKB. And now they're going to try and turn. They'll deal with the Rolling Thunder. If they can break
Nice.
down Q as well before the ultimate, the Anti's going to hold it back for the moment. Turn to stone. Q, the man to dodge, so stops Q from being able to get the Doom off, who turned to try and charge onto the Dawnbreaker. Instead, they're taking the fight inside the Wukong command, and 23 Savage again. Reign supreme, this Monkey King with a free fight, where the clones can stack up the damage. They just don't have the answer. They can't butt their heads into Talon's team fight. And it looks like Carlo, oh, we might just be able to TP out. But multiple valuable targets have been killed off from TNC.
Such a good play by Talon. They baited the Doom. They know they wanna like go in the hero they see, and they know Doom is a good target. What is the issue here? That Doom has an A on this. So they baited the hero to go in and release the entire fight, you know, to the Wukong's command, to like a setup against the Medusa. Also, you have the Static Storm to like follow up in. So yeah, very cool play by Talon.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
What's going on here? It's like, he's not gonna sell his scepter, right? You miss someone on Mikoto. KP ain't got a scepter as well.
Radiant's
KP?
middle
Like,
tower is under
Might be able to
attack.
get Carlo. Blink's gonna be up in a
Radiant's
couple
are
seconds.
fortified.
Okay.
They have buybacks available.
He-
There is a buyback on Medusa, there is a buyback on Marcy. They can maybe try to fight this before Megas goes out.
Radiant's middle
But
barracks are under
it's a
attack.
rare fight because they cannot kill Savage twice. It's gonna be like too hard for them.
They're just gonna Wukongs. This should be Megas. You can't fight into Wukongs.
Ah.
Here we go. Wukongs is out. They'll hold the buyback on the Medusa. They're gonna try and deal with the backline.
Radiant's top tower
Pain goes the initial jump, but they don't have the damage nor the control to deal with him for the moment. They are doing a really good job to avoid the fight inside the Wukong's command, so they will not be under the threat of Mega Creeps just for the moment.
Alright, nice. I think Gristo, let's say he killed himself trying to jump in the backline, but who cares? At least you just delay the push in general. So Savage is like playing too carefully. He knows that he cannot do this kind of team fight without the Wukong's command, but he has the Aegis, so he wanted to like keep going in the aggression anyways.
Other thing to mention is they gave the Aghanim's Blessing over to the Doom, so Q is now playing with the break on the ultimate.
Kinda interesting. I guess can't work against the Medusa, right? So she doesn't get like the AoE damage in general. You know, with the 25 Talon, Skadi like being split in a AoE can be like very frustrating for like a lot of heroes in Talon. I thought that Prophet was gonna take it. It's a lot of damage on the hero.
And it's very difficult for them to deal with multiple, like it feels like you got to kill off the Death Prophet, but you got to get rid of the Disruptor, and Naze will add the Doom into that, and maybe the Pain Go as well. You like just everyone is so important to the team fight of Talon. It's so difficult to be able to toss up which one they have to kill first.
So 2 minutes from Aegis, I guess Savage is like trying to like play very carefully because Talon is like taking this idea of TNC, trying to go back, playing with the initiation of Mars in general. But let's see what I can do now, because now Wukong's command is available. It means they can try to make this final push against the Rax and try to bring the Megas back.
They have a bit. Trying to say they also refresher on Monkey, so you can just Wukong's BKB. Put the refresher in for the ages and then look to reset again. Makoto's actually going to charge up the ultimate, but Asta is repositioned far enough away, so Makoto's going to go for the Marcy instead. Asta doesn't want to give them the opportunity to enter the higher ground, but Savage has already laid down the ultimate. They can not take the fight into all the clones that are starting to stack up. Bok's going to make the attempt. Disruptor's falling low, but he gets the Static Storm up before they get the kill. What a huge ultimate, getting a layer down from the Disruptor. They've got full control. They should be able to secure the Mega Creeps. Chris is going to look to jump in. Same with Asta. They've got the Monkey King down to the southern side, but he's got the second life and might not even go through the first one as Savage pops a refresher, tries to turn with the second round of the BKB, playing off the Jingu life steal now, and the chain control is ever so perfect thanks to Makoto, as Medusa just has no opportunity to stand her ground and pump out the damage as Deuce is gone. That's a dieback for the carry on TNC. It's going to be all on Krish to hold the Mega Creeps, but that seems like too grave of a task for TNC to stick around in this second game.
is under attack.
I'll do whatever they can, but unfortunately this time it will be too futile as Krish, yep, jukes out, but meanwhile inside the base sits 23 Savage, objective base gaming. Q is on the task as well. Down goes Carlo, and forward we go to a game 3. It's only deserving again with incredible series that we have with two highly contested and highly popular teams in the Southeast Asian region. Talon up against TNC, game 3. What an exciting one we're gonna have.
Too much pressure from the Talon draft since the early game. They had this Doom against the Medusa.